Okay, I'm back on the bathroom after working for the week, and I tore out all the carpeting that they had put in here, and this is the toilet hole. I cut out all the wood that I could, and I left the wood on the side there for support. And I'm going to actually add another piece of wood across to use it like a bridge, and I want to put 2 more pieces of wood underneath that for more support, because right back in the corner there the wood is kind of rotted. So what I did is let me get closer, I added these pieces of wood in here like a bridge up to this piece of wood, over to this piece of wood, onto this beam back here. I don't know how much that's going to support it, so what I'm going to do is add a piece of wood under here, all the way across under here, and under into the basement. It's probably too dark to see, but I figure 2 more pieces of wood underneath this, and when I put the piece of wood down across it, that should help hold the toilet up so that we're not setting in the basement when we use the toilet. And yes, the walls need cleaned. Yeah, so there's a chair that I put in there for a handicapped person, and this pole, and now there's actually some soap here, and I still need to put some tiling up there. I'll do that. I don't know if I want to re-put carpeting in here or put some of this I don't know what you call this stuff, this plastic crap that you put over the wood. Carpeting actually hides the edges better. Right now I've got all the water turned off, because even though I turned this thing off here, this valve, it still was dripping water, so I turned the water off. When you hook the little hose up, it's up here, there it is right here. When you hook this hose up, that actually keeps the water from dripping. So when I hook that back up, there won't be no water dripping. Well, I'll add back on here as soon as I do a little bit more. As I do, like with the shower, I'll progress as I go. So, over and out until we get to the next part. This is still early morning, and I just walked outside from the first part of the video, and this is like a toilet it had hard water in it, and it kind of filled up all around the edges. There was nothing I could do to stop the hard water. And there's the old toilet. It was pretty clean on the inside, the tank of it was. And there's the new toilet over here that I'll be adding onto it, which will be great. And it actually comes with the pieces inside, you know, to flush it. And the tank top is in this little box, so I left it all in there protected. And the toilet seat, the new toilet seat, is over that way. And that little, they call it the wax ring that you put on the bottom of the toilet to seal it, to at least keep the gases from coming up from underneath the toilet. That ring really is not worth much. All it does is just lets the water flow from the toilet down into the drain, and as long as it keeps the water from coming through the sides. And nowadays they have, let me pull it out of here, they have a little cone in here which is a little bit more support. There's a little black ring there which goes like this, and it sets down in it, and it keeps any water from coming sideways, and it just drains straight down. Wax ring will probably cover most of it. That's a little extra precaution, which I really like, because you don't want to set that toilet on there and find out the I forget what they call it, the part that wax ring sets on is so rusty that it won't stop the water. But with that plastic piece, no matter what, it's going to drain down into the drain and go out where it needs to go. Okay, so these are the pieces of wood that I'll be using as the joist. Across that I told you I was going to cut. I've already got them measured out, 43 inches across, and I will be adding those underneath. just for support. That should do well. Alright, till the next part. Okay, I have all my support beams in there, and I used some different screws that worked a little better, that would go in properly. And I made a template out of some caulking on a piece of cardboard that fit the hole, and then I took the cardboard with the caulking on it and put it on the board, and it fit exactly the size that I need. Alright, and I'm going to drill the center of it out with this, and then I'm going to take my jigsaw and cut around it, and it's all of it's out there. So we'll walk on out here where I'm going to be cutting it at. Alright, and I'll show you. I tried marking it with a marker, but I couldn't quite get it. So anyways, there's the caulking around it, and the circle's close, and I'll measure it out in the middle of it. Don't have to be exact. You're just trying to get a piece of wood that goes underneath the toilet to support it, and to be able to get it over the hole, you have to be at least kind of close so that pieces of wood will fit from on each side of the, because I'm actually going to have to cut the piece of wood in half. I was going to cut it long ways, I mean not long ways, short ways that way. Then I realized that smaller piece ain't going to have as much support by the back beam, so I decided I'm going to cut it elongated and fill that gap up with some wood filler, you know, any cracks and stuff around the wood. And I decided not to put carpeting back in there. I tore all the carpeting out. I really hate carpeting in a bathroom, so I'm going to use some laminate. Let me see if it's, I think it's over here. Yeah, it's in a roll. It's this stuff right here. So that's about what it looks like. It's kind of like a white with a little blue dot. And I bought these little mats to put in there, like in front of the shower and in front of the toilet, just in case, like when you get out of the shower, these mats, they're made of like a hard stuff. It's not like real carpeting or anything, and that should catch any water that comes out of it. And after they get so old, I guess I'll take them and throw them away and put some new ones in there, and that'll help keep somebody from slipping that might be using the shower. Alright, on to the next part. Okay, got the toilet in now. Put all the wood down below it out of the piece that I cut out. I put this extra brace of wood there to attach some other wood there. And there's the toilet, nice and shiny and clean and new. And there's the toilet. There's the system that it works on. It just flushes just fine. Not exactly a quiet tank to fill up, but the toilet ain't flooding all over the place. It's working. Yep, that's the end of this project. Next time I'm going to be putting shower doors on this thing instead of the curtain, because I don't like curtains really. It keeps like blowing in on me when I'm taking a shower. It's probably because I have that open hole down there, but still I want to put me a door up to where I don't have to deal with that curtain no more. Don't have to worry about the water going outside the... And I bought this laminate that I'm going to put on the floor, kind of like the stuff that's on there now, but new. This is like ancient 1940 something. So thanks for watching. This is a video on some repairs that I did just to see if I could do it, and it's working. Alrighty now, I sealed some of the cracks up here, did some over here in this corner. I'm going to be putting some linoleum down, and the toilet is done. Looks real good. Nice brand new toilet here. I don't think I need to put any tiles back there, but I'll maybe put these couple tiles back down there and just leave a piece of wood there to cover that back crack that's behind the... Okay, so everything's working good now. Got me a toilet, shower, and I'm going to be putting some glass doors on this next. It's a lot of work. I'm going to be putting tiles up above, and that'll get done. Yeah, because I don't like shower curtains, to tell you the truth, because they end up sagging outside the shower or they're rubbing on you, and this shower really isn't that wide, so I'm going to put some shower doors on there so you don't have to worry about that shower curtain going in and out. And plus, I don't like these rubber hanging shower rods, because they'll like fall down, especially like if you got a handicapped person. You don't want them grabbing a hold of the shower curtain and falling with it. Alright, thank you for watching, and I had fun building that, and I'll make me another video on the next project.